Just 2 weeks ago, Hawke's Bay came to Wellington and left rather memorably with the Ranfurly Shield. Now they return to the capital to take on the tabletop-in Lions again, this time for a place in the 2023 Bunnings NPC final. And Delaney runs at them. Now Numia, bumping off the new man, Josh Gimblett.
He's picked it up twice.
Send him back at a rate of knots.
Leave it.
Still there for Wellington. Now Proctor sends it wide. Shields drops it onto the left foot, but it sits up at the back for Ollie Saxford. Scampers across the field, but he can't get away from the oncoming Wellington players, Proctor and Higgins.
Stay on white.
Now McClutchy, oh boy, asking for a bit of trouble here. And great work from Delaney to get up after him. And they get a penalty. Well, Hawke's Bay desperately hanging on, almost had to. Well, James O'Reilly holding the ball. Aidan Morgan brings up 100 points. But that cut is going to have to be dealt with. So he's got Hawke's Bay on the front foot. And Tyrone Thompson, good hard carry, bashed into Polo. Now McClutchy, good hard straight running from Nick Grigg. We're used to the sight of that in this Hawke's Bay team. Kaifa into the 22. Fakatava sends it away. Hawke's Bay building, going through the middle, trying to go through the middle, Vesinia. But they've got a penalty advantage and some concern over Brad Shields and back play.
Still playing advantage.
Looks like he's opened something up as well. Pody Rakati Stones with the carry for Hawke's Bay. Numbers away to the right. Little chip kick through. Referee was playing advantage. Nothing coming from the kick. And it's I think James O'Reilly who's been penalised. And so straight away, Hawke's Bay are going to get a chance to level it up again.
No real change of direction, no real dip from Nick Grigg.
Well, the knees were bent.
Body height, he's made an effort to lower. We've got a tackle, a player tackling him. Okay, there's clearly mitigation.
Oh,
we have got head-on-head
reeled
contact.
away too. Grigg, as I've mentioned, such a power, but that is right flush.
Head-on-head contact. Okay, there's mitigation because it's a tackle, but he is in an upright position, so it is a yellow card. All right.
I feel like that's really tough.
Duplessis Karupi falling on deaf ears there.
Or back there where it happened.
Brad Shields obviously come off for an HIA, so Keelan Whitman has come on to the field, and Aidan Morgan is also back on too. So within the space of 16 minutes, we've already had 3 people needing to come off.
Penalty only, and then they decided full head-to-head contact to bring out the card. Kick is good, and Hawke's Bay levelled it up in Wellington. Thompson. Oh, nice throw in the wind. Taken down towards the back by Cridge, and now it's Tia slicing through. They didn't hold him, and he's over.
And then this throw here from Tyrone Thompson, outstanding in conditions that are making lineouts very tough. Great line from Chase Tia, not held, gets back to his feet, and gets over the line for Hawke's Bay.
But Thompson throws to the front, bobble ball. Hawke's Bay have got it, and they're in. Devon Flanders has scored. They want to have a check here.
Double whistle, so
the line-out's good. You're saying the other line could be forward. Okay.
So forward pass, they'll go up and check. Richard Kelly's had a little bit of work
Just need
tonight.
to check what's happened there, Richard. Sounds like the transfer may have been forward.
Now it's this pass to check whether this is clearly forward, clearly and obviously forward. And in this picture, Taylor.
Forward pass.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree as well. He was quite clearly falling forward, and it went. He caught it in front of him as well. So.
And now Flanders breaking tackles. Denied a try moments ago.
Stay here.
But he gets Hawke's Bay steaming in the right direction again. Oh, shot down Bird with a high tackle on Kaifa. Referees playing advantage. Wellington getting themselves into a bit of trouble here.
Leave it.
Now McClutchy. Duplessis Kiddiffy made the tackle, but he offloaded nicely to low. Scrapping his way down towards the goal line. Put on the ground by Proctor. Bobble ball by Tom Parsons. They'll come back though for a penalty. Yeah, Bird, he knew he'd been caught bang to rights there, and this
High
one,
tackle.
it's straight in front. It's a gift 3. Now keep his fingertips on that ball as long as he can, and then McClutchy nails the kick. Been a real battle this first half for the home team. Love skipping through the first tackle, then put on the ground just inside the 10. Umaga Jensen again. Oh, good hard tackle made again. Ball's been spelt, and it's been picked up by Chase Tiatia, and he's going to get a second.
Here it is. Chase Tiatia finds the ball in his hands, and he's been very good tonight, very opportunist. Just pins his ear back. Morgie Mitchell on debut tonight for Wellington, cannot catch him, and that is so important leading into the half.
Set!
Clears it, Umaga Jensen. Proctor looping around as Morgan into a bit of space. Here's Higgins straightening nicely. Another good tackle made by Chase Tiatia. But Wellington now have some momentum. Delaney, good strong carry. Hawke's Bay were offside, so they're playing under advantage. Paulo. Big pass into centre field, and again it's Delaney charging onto it. Wellington now. Proctor gets it back on the inside. Morgan. He's cut down by McClutchy, but the ball's still alive, and Billy Proctor is in. That's a much-needed try for the defending champions.
And maybe the fight back starts now. They'll really need it. Set-piece strike was very good. Proctor was involved a number of times. This little step back, and he could have given it out wide, chooses not to. Great offload back onto the inside. Aidan Morgan flipped it back up. Proctor finds it again. Wellington, such an important score.
Well, you heard him, Hawke's Bay. They didn't think it was straight. Kicks skied in field. McClutchy, Kaifa. Oh, great tackle. Duplessis, Kirifi.
Right, ball's available. Stay now.
Ball is there, though, for Hawke's Bay.
Good counter-up.
Flanders cannoning into Mitchell. And really struggling to get him to ground. Wellington now accelerating onto his Cridge. Ball's been lost, though. Boy, there's some shots coming in here. Shots fired.
That is outstanding. Duplessis Kirifi led the way. He fired the first shot. This is the first shot from Duplessis Kirifi. Outstanding. And then Teofilo Paulo in the 5 jersey. He's like, wait on. I want in on some of that too.
Jensen, Proctor
Set.
on the left as well. And fainted to the right, went left. Love, can he land it in the field? Oh no, it's well over the touchline. Hawke's Bay won it. Fakatava, Sapsford, mowed down by Duplessis Kirifi. Fakatava, oh, lovely ball away to Flanders. The one-handed offload away to Smith. Tiatia didn't collect it, but he left it behind Fakatava. Wellington having to make tackles they know they can't afford, having just closed the gap to go further behind again. Hawke's Bay know how important a try here could be. Slow ball. Thompson flicks a lovely ball. Tiatia's got 3. Oh, he's the man of the moment.
Has gone around the country playing for a few teams, Bay of Plenty being one of them. As well as the Hurricanes and the Chiefs, he is a very good player. Played a little bit for the Force as well. But Tyrone Thompson finds the ball in his hand close to the line. Just that little offload drew so many people in. Chase Tiatia, number 3.
He's taken just a metre short. Savia, can he get it over the line? No, he can't. And it's Greg who makes the tackle. Duplessis Kirifi. Hawke's Bay's tackling has been phenomenal. Well, another advantage coming. As Cameron Orr has a charge for the line. I'll go back for the penalty as he's held up.
Ball, fair enough.
But there's just a minute to play now.
Time's off. Yellow card, 21, must roll.
Yellow card for Sam White. Alsafo Almua takes it, has a charge at the line. He's stopped just short. Well, Hawke's Bay trying to deny Wellington even some sort of consolation, and it won't be much of a consolation.
Leave him, leave him, leave him.
New Plymouth, get ready for the final. We're inside the last minute of the game. It's a try to Wellington.
Well, too little, too late. Possibly. Let's never say never, but...
Tries to go over the top of Devery. Almua comes away with it. He has a charge for the line. Stopped just 3 metres short. Now Cameron Orr having a go. Oh, Wellington, that deserved the consolation, the way they played the last few minutes. It's Hawke's Bay's game, but Wellington want the final say. Umunga Jensen driven back. Thought he was there. There's space away to the right. And Riley Higgins has scored.
Great carries. Umunga Jensen featured so many times, it's almost unlucky that he wasn't the man to score. So too does Alsafo Almua. He's been very strong.
There's almost a little bit of nerves as well on the Hawke's Bay team because they know they've got a final next weekend. There was a lot of tough tackling to be made.
The conversion is good, and the game is over. And for the first time, Hawke's Bay have made the grand final of the NPC. They've beaten Wellington, the defending champions, 25-24. And they will go to New Plymouth next week to take on Taranaki.